Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
And
Hi.
welcome back to Draig Dice, the Pathfinder 2nd Edition campaign here on the Bunny and Dragon Network. I am the Dungeon Master, Diddy Dragon, and I am joined by Amelia,
Hello.
Chubba,
Hi.
the Bunny, say hello, Sword,
Yes.
and Zedian.
Hello there.
And we are continuing in our epic journey in the world of... What did I even name the world? I have completely forgotten. Pathaxis, that was the name, right? Yeah, Pathaxis. On the continent of whatever, I can't remember. Aquarius? Was it Aquarius? I think it was Aquarius.
Yeah, Aquarius.
Yeah. We are continuing with our journey. So, as a quick little recap. Last time, tragedy had struck the party, and the party gathered around to lament the loss of their party member, Magna. They were approached by someone apparently seemingly under the charm of the Piper, who told them to stay out of the way or they would all die too. And then they went about preparing for their siege, to make an attack. They had figured out, at least that from talking to Magna's spirit, that the Pipers were somewhere in the sewers, so they began buying equipment and supplies. Jomin met a particular baker who Jomin bought some baked goods from, and gave a lovely little chocolate pastéis to the father of one of the kidnapped children, known by the name of Riff Cloudblaze, whose son Vim is one of the vanished children, and the first of the children to vanish from all the records that you guys have seen. You then, as everyone did their individual, a little bit of individual shopping, which was in progress, Jomin went to the Tazaki went to the Iron Hammer Smithy, I believe, to get some bullets made, to see if the smith, who was the, what's her name, Bailey Mills, could smith him some bullets, which she said she would work on. And
No, that
What's that?
was not the correct person.
no,
It's
you
the
went to
yeah.
the and I believe, was she able? Oh yeah, she was, because she had him.
Yeah.
You went to the gnome with crazy hair at the Clocks and Cogs, I think
the
the place was
Clockwork
called.
Gnome.
And she, after being told no, she cannot have Magna's body to experiment on, she gave you, well, you bought some pepperbox rounds from her. And the rest of the party also bought a couple of potions and other stuff. I don't know if they completely finished their shopping. I think you said hi to Bailey Mills, bought a few potions and other things, and also the party discovered that Magna's ring that had been then given to them, that Dave was now wearing, was some sort of sentient magic item that they gave a name to, and they named it, what was it? You guys gave it a name. You named it Engi.
Engi, yeah, Engi.
Named it Engi, and that ring is currently in the possession of Dave, who has now put it on and is wearing it. And that sums up last time, as you all meet outside. Jomin is sort of sitting over by the well and has just gobbled up a pastry after running out of silver stones, and you are now all gathered here. You had, the rest of the party had been asking around in the bounty office to try and find out where they could get a map of the sewers, and were told the library.
That is true.
And you are currently here outside in the courtyard, all gathered together.
Well, they thinks we go to library now. We find the map, then we find people. You come with me.
Well, it's up to you guys to... Who's
Matilda will go with Boo Hut, guys.
Yeah. Well, you're all together, so it's up to you guys. Who talks to who? Where you guys want to go?
You know, I'm all down for this exploring kind of thing, but I should really fix up my spider board.
How long you need to fix it?
Like, I guess like 2 weeks about.
It's a day.
I guess a day. I guess about a day.
From 2 weeks to a day.
Yeah. I guess about a day. But then I then need to see whether pieces are missing. If pieces are, then I'll add another at least 1 day onto it.
So we let him fix the thing and we go take the map.
Well,
we are in a tavern or something.
nope, just out in the middle of the courtyard. You've just eaten the chocolate pastéis, and it was very delicious. It was very tasty.
Oh, it's gonna be tasty. I actually enjoyed this. I feel like I didn't deserve it, but it tasted good. And I'm sorry, by the way, if you guys can hear my fan. It's very hot over here in New York,
It's
so
okay.
It's okay, don't worry about it. Have fun next to me as well.
oh dear.
I can't hear either of your fans, sir.
Lovely.
Okay. And that's all Joman says.
Okay, so German talks to himself about the pastry he just ate.
Boo Hut, what do you think?
Just looks at Bird.
Library.
Pardon?
Library.
The library?
Okay.
Dave he did not understand a single word he said.
He said library.
Dave shrugs. Dave starts walking. Dave stops and he's just like, "Oh, where is the library?"
Surely we should look up for a map to find the library.
Would who knows where the library was? But Matilda probably visited the library when we were here before.
Yeah, I mean, you two have been in the city before, so you probably know it's a pretty big place, hard to miss. The library is a rather large building. It is up. The library is this building right up here.
We shall go there. I shall let them lead me.
Okay, so who's
Matilda
going where?
plays on Boo Hut's shoulders.
Okay, so Matilda comes Boo first. So who's going where? Who's going to the library? Who's going elsewhere?
I will go library.
Okay. So Boohurt, I know Dave wants to go to the library, and Matilda's going where Dave's going. What about Jomin and Tazaki?
Well, Tazaki wants to fix his stuff.
Yeah. So Tazaki, where are you gonna go to work on it?
So first, Zaki wants to go to where Magna is being held for preparing for burial and try and get a gear off of him.
You want to go loot a gear off Magna's body? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're heading that way. What about you, Jomin? Where's Jomin going?
I will follow we'll follow the others, I guess.
Okay, so the main group. Okay. So while Tazaki goes off that way, the rest of you head up to the library. And you guys get up to the library, which is this huge building, like proper big central library style. Pretty big building with sort of very ornately crafted like pillars out the front, the slanted roofs, and even a tower attached to it. It's very it looks like some of the roof is actually like a glass from here, and as you head inside you can see a big patch of the roof is made out of stained glass that casts sort of rainbowy light of all different colors through down into the library itself. It's rows and rows of books. There's a second floor with even more. There's a rather large desk with a few different receptionists standing and helping the people and finding stuff. And it's also very quiet.
Dave will go to the closest receptionist.
Yeah, the closest receptionist is this youngish human lady, probably in her early 30s. She's got her hair. It looks like she tried it. It looks like her hair had an attempt to tie it into a bun, but is instead all frizzled and falling out. And she's there, sort of putting things where she's like, hello, hi, what can I do for you?
Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Dave wants a map of sewers.
I see. Well, for that, you'd want architecture. That's just upstairs on that side, I think. Or is it that side? Yeah, upstairs on the left side of the building. Look for the sign.
Dave nods. Thank you. Starts going where she points me at.
Yep, of course. Oh, excuse me. Before you all go, no weapons in the library. As she looks at Matilda and Jomin, as Boohurt has the ring disguising his weapons, and Dave doesn't have any weapons.
Dave is a weapon.
I'm sorry, no weapons allowed in the library. I'm afraid you're gonna have to leave those here. We got a safe box for you to put it in, but you can't take them in.
Matilda says, as long as the box doesn't go anywhere.
Well, it's going in the box. And then the boxes go in the cubby hole. And then that's about as far as it goes.
Is there a way to look for cubby hole?
Well, no. But we're here, behind the counter. Only we can get to the cubby hole. So it'll be fine.
Okay. anything in the cubbyhole, but if anything goes missing, you will be held responsible.
Right. Great. It won't. But I will just point out in the small well, if we had contract, it would be in the small print that we are not responsible for any thing that is stolen or goes missing on the premises of the library. Thank you very much.
Well, then why do you take weapons?
To stop, because library is a weapon-free zone.
Yeah, but libraries for reading, not for fighting. People won't fight here.
You underestimate the stupidity of people.
Yes, but what if people fight with their fists?
Well, at least a fist fight is easier to clean up. The only cuts in this library are paper cuts. And yes, that is our motto.
Yes, but what if people use chair to beat people up?
Okay, Dave, I think you're taking this a little too literally. Let's just go and find the map of the sewers, shall we?
Yeah, that's a very
This is a
very good
time-sensitive
point.
mission after all.
That's a very good point. I have to submit I must submit a request to the council at once. We need to remove these chairs.
No, that won't fix things. You can use book to beat people up as well.
Well, we can't exactly remove the books.
But yes,
Come on, we've got a time-sensitive mission here.
you can just see Matilda making Dave walk away as Dave is just like...
Please, the weapons, please, over here. Put them in the box. She puts the box on the table. Weapons in there, please.
Yoda put them in the box and then just walks away
Looks
and
at
says,
Jomin.
Dave, put them in the box and hurry up.
Well, what? Dave has no weapons. Dave can't remove his hands.
Then Dave, hurry up. This is a time-sensitive mission.
She looks at Jomin, the only other one visibly with weapons.
I'm terribly sorry, man. I'll put it away right away. I'm very sorry.
You putting your weapons in the box?
Yeah.
Okay, you're box number 9. She slots the box into a cubbyhole. Okay, onward you go.
Thank you, and I'm very, very sorry.
What for?
For having the weapons out.
No, you don't have to be. You won't have to be sorry unless you tried to go past me with them.
Okay.
I just look at Booker till she says that. No word said. I just look at him.
Well, have fun in the library. Please don't dog ear or bend or otherwise injure any of the books. Have fun. Responsible reading, please.
Dave just goes upstairs, just like thump, thump, thump.
Okay. So you thump your way upstairs. Are you all going up?
Yeah.
Okay, so you make your way upstairs, and you can see the sign for the architecture, and you go up towards the section. As you sort of enter, as you get to the architecture row, someone else is like leaving. You see just a person dressed in somewhat slightly flamboyant clothing with a long cloak and a long cloak sort of draped over his shoulders, a hat with a sort of feather plume sticking out of it. Walks past out of the architecture part past you, rolling up some what seems to be like some paperwork and scrolls. Almost bumps into you. Say, "Oh, terribly sorry, my good sir."
Don't worry.
And just walks past you.
Alright, I'm gonna go search for the sewers map.
Yeah, so you can see that everything is impeccably organized here. You can see buildings, buildings, history of architecture, history, specific buildings laid out by what area of the city they are. and it's not too hard. Make me a perception check just to see how quick you are.
I can try.
And the others of you can also make perception checks if you wish.
I am blind. I am blind.
Does anyone else want to make a perception check?
You can literally stare at me and I wouldn't notice.
The only way you're salvaging that is with your special ability, which I don't think you want to use up on something like this.
Nah, it's not worth it.
That would really not be worth it. Let's see. 24 from Jomin. So Jomin, you see it instantly, and Matilda sees a bit after. You see. So Jomin, you instantly as you walk in, you see exactly where. You're pretty sure. You see the section of the architecture that's labelled as under the Undercroft architecture, and which is where things like sewers and basements and stuff would be. And you'll also see what seems to be a open sort of folder on the floor that seems to have been nudged underneath the shelf. And as you immediately put it out, you see it's labelled sewer systems, and it's completely empty. It looks like it's being nudged under there very recently. Like within the past minute. It's completely empty. All of the stuff has been taken out.
Okay.
Interesting.
Can you say anything?
Yeah, you can tell them.
Oh, okay. I found this over here. If you guys would like to see it, I'm sorry. Oh, never mind. But it look over here. It's a sewer thing, and it's empty.
And Dee looks down, sees it's empty. They will turn around, look for the person he saw a moment ago.
Yeah, as you exit the row, you see the person is currently starting to make their way down the stairs back to the bottom level. So look, is still looking in your direction as he walks. As you look out and look, he sees you, and he begins to sprint down the stairs.
Alright, so can I... How high is the floor down if I jump down?
You're about 15 feet up.
Well, 15 feet ain't that bad.
Not very high.
Alright, they will signal to others, like, thief! And I'm gonna yeet myself down the floor and chase the person.
Okay, so you jump down. That's 15 feet. So that's only 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
6 points. All right, just give me a second.
I think
Mark myself.
6 or 7. No, it's 7 points. Sorry.
Matilda tries to run down the stairs quickly.
Yeah, so you start sprinting.
I must go down, sprint after person.
So Dave jumps over the edge. You land, and as you land, the guy sort of has reached the end of the stairs. As the rest begin, as Matilda starts running down that way, he stops, seeing you. You've essentially landed, in the direction he was running, because he had to run that way to get to the door to get out.
Who had also jumped behind Dave?
Pardon? You're jumping over behind Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you will take 7 points of damage as well. Matilda's running around, and what about Jomin? Jomin? You're muted, by the way, in case you didn't know. What would Jomin like to do? Oh, right. They said BRB. Right, so we'll assume Jomin's chasing it on. So
Jomin will fall next to Matilda.
as you land there, the person stops for a second as about as Matilda and Jomin get to the top of the stairs, and he will. So Matilda, your speed is 20 feet, so you are a little bit slower. So Jomin would get the stairs before you. The guy, as you two jump in front of him and he sees the other two running up behind, makes a dart for one of the book stacks nearby.
I'm gonna try to catch him and grab him.
Okay, what's your speed?
30.
30. So you do have more. You have more speed. So you get to him just as he gets into the book stack, and you make me a. Right, so it would be to catch and grapple someone. It's
Athletics.
Athletics. Yeah, that's it. Make me an athletics check.
It's a so 40, 50.
A 15, and he gets. Just be okay. So that does unfortunately fail. As you try to grab him, he dodges to the side, and
I'm just gonna continue chasing them.
yeah, you chase him down. You are faster than him. So as he jumps into the book stack, he runs down to the end. He gets down towards the end as you have you directly behind, and he turns and slashes at you with a dagger that seemed to be hidden under his cloak.
Ooh. Fighting we are between.
Does a 27 hit you?
Yeah.
So you take. Oh, that's the many. You take 7 points of damage as he turns and he just stabs at you. You see, he's still clenching the papers and the papers in one hand and stabbing at you with the other.
Alright, can I?
No weapons allowed in the library, Matilda says.
Can Boohut draw his javelin and throw it at the bandit as he's running? At the cultist as he's running away.
You can throw it down the stacks. If you roll too badly, you might hit Dave.
Can I do rage and respond me being hit?
Yeah, you can rage. So as he stabs you, you're just angry.
I am really angry.
Yeah. So who wants to do what? So yeah, as you say that, Matilda,
Matilda goes to the reception saying there's a fight with weapons and that they didn't do a good job containing weapons.
Yep, they do. The receptionist runs over. It's like, what's going on? Stop this! As Boohurt pulls a dagger out of nowhere that seemingly materializes in his hand and throws it.
That's a javelin, chief.
He throws a javelin that just materializes out of nowhere and does hit, so go ahead and roll the damage.
How do I apply rage? It won't let me apply it.
Oh, you just drag the effect rage from the text box onto you. Boom, you are now raging.
I have to drag it again, or I take it?
So 8 damage to him as you throw your javelin, and it catches his side, and he's as the javelin then embeds itself in a bookshelf behind him, and some paper goes flying as one of the books is just destroyed by the javelin. And the librarian just runs up. No, stop this at once! What? Stop this! Where'd that come from? What's going on? What about the rest of you? What are you doing?
No.
So Dave, you raged, and Matilda and Jomin haven't. If either of them want to do anything. So
Should we do initiative at this point?
Not yet. Everyone can take an action and do something if they so wish.
What is happening?
So the dude who suspected of stealing the sewer bins stabbed Dave. He stabbed Dave, and he's currently hiding. He's currently down one of the rows of bookshelves. From up where you are on the stairs, you can. Well, yeah. If you've gone down to fully chase, you'll be able to see him. So who wants to do what?
Oh, can I use the command thing on him?
You could use command, yes, if you want to cast command. What's you can go ahead. What do you want to command him?
Because you said he's coming down somewhere, right?
He's down the stairs already, and he's currently at the end of one of the rows of books, stabbing Dave. Who it says you're no longer raging. The rage has disappeared off your fin.
I don't know why. I haven't done anything. Just give me a second.
Oh, so he's stabbing. You said he's stabbing Dave.
Yeah, he stabbed Dave.
I want him to look at. I want Jomin to say, stab your leg.
So you are commanding to stab his leg. Let me check.
Yes.
I think command can't be used to do that.
You shout a command. You command it to approach you, run away, release words holding, drop prone, or stand in place. It can't delay or take any other actions to obey your command. I allow you to come up with another command as well, but it cannot be. I would say you can't command it to do something directly harmful to it.
Oh man, that's stupid. I mean, okay.
Technically, I'm playing outside the rules by letting you do other commands that aren't in the list. Don't complain.
Ow! I could do
They're
it.
not rules, they're guidelines.
Exactly. What would Jomin like to do?
You could tell him don't move.
Okay,
Freeze.
you are commanding to freeze. So go ahead and cast the spell from your sheet, and he will have to make a will save. So, he got a critical fail. So, as you shout, you tell him don't move, and he freezes up. The guy is now just standing there. Dave, Matilda, you two haven't acted on this essentially turn yet. What do you do?
I did. Okay, I can do the thingy. Can I the papers that he has? Is there? Can I notice that he is having a sewage ones?
They are sort of folded up, and you can't see what's on them from the way he's currently holding them.
Can I? I don't know what. Punch first, ask questions later. I want to knock him out non-lethally.
Okay, so you just go ahead and punch him. Go ahead and make an attack.
Go on.
All right.
In fact, well, I mean, you just try to punch him in the face. He is frozen in place. He's just standing in place. He can't move. Go ahead and make the attack, and I'll apply whatever things I apply.
All right. Do they get like advantage for it?
No, but I might make him flat-footed.
All right.
Well, that will...
18.
Yeah, I'm gonna make him. I'd say he'd be flat-footed. That will hit.
Flat in his feet.
All right.
He's just standing there and getting punched in the face.
No, wait. It didn't do the rage punch.
Oh, the ape fist.
Okay, my rage disappeared again.
Oh dear, did it?
It's gone again.
I know why. It's because it's set. It's the timer. It's because it's set to go after the certain amount of time has passed. So go ahead and put the rage back. I've paused the game clock now, so it won't go off automatically.
Okay, let's roll the damage again. This is far better. That's a 12.
So you punch him straight in the face, and he blood spurts from his nose. He's like wobbles there. You told him to stand in place, right? Yeah. Oh right, don't move. He gets punched in the face. Just some blood comes out of his nose, in his mouth. He's like
And am I gonna do a chokehold?
Yeah, I'd say like last action.
Yeah, so like as an I suppose that would be an athletics.
Yeah, make another athletics check.
Alright.
Wow,
That's a nat 20.
That 31 is definitely going to be a critical. I mean, it's a nat 20 as well, so that's definitely critical. So after punching him in the face, you get round behind him and you just hold him as Joman's spell wears off and he starts to move again.
Just go to sleep. Just go to sleep.
Let go of me. He drops the knife and the papers and just starts trying to pull your arm off. Get off me!
I'm not stopping till he falls unconscious. I will make sure he doesn't die.
And he does then fall just foot on unconscious.
I just chuck him on the side. And
Oh my goodness, this is inappropriate in the library. What there's a javelin in my books, in one of the books. This is...
He pulled the javelin from him. I pointed the guy and knocked out. He did it.
I didn't see anyone coming with a javelin.
Well, he hid it.
How do you hide a javelin?
He's sticking from somewhere.
With his javelin, but before he says like this, Matilda stops him.
Does Matilda stop him?
Matilda says, it's not our fault. We have a dodgy security policy. If you want to say no weapon, then you might as well do bag searches.
Who's going to pay for that book?
Points at the unconscious.
They will pick up. They will pick up the papers and check it. Are these the sewage map?
They are the sewer maps.
I will give that to Matilda.
I will also note that as you now that he's on the ground unconscious, you notice just underneath his collar where his clothes have now shifted when he's fallen to the ground. You see the familiar small tattoo of this familiar symbol that you saw on the other cultists.
Alright. And it's not on the clothes, it's on the skin, it's a tattoo.
Yes, just under his collarbone. The clothes have shifted now that he's fallen and have revealed it.
Alright, I will...
I don't believe this, that's... Oh my goodness.
Okay, they will give the papers to Matilda and they will ask her to pick up the guy.
Hold on, that... Yeah, so the guy is... Did I just actually describe what he other than his clothes. I don't think I did.
Or he didn't describe what he looks differently now, I assume.
Well, no, he looks the same. He's wearing the same clothes. He is a male drow. And as he's fallen to the ground, so a couple of guards come up and to pick him up. And as the guards reach, do you let the guards through to pick him up?
There's a guard?
A couple of guards have been called and have now come in and moving towards to pick him up.
I will look at the guards and they're gonna be like, they would like to speak with the man when he wakes up.
The man.
We can take him to the bounty officer so we can get the reward because he's a
we got him first.
That's.
Let us go together.
Yeah, we're not splitting up.
Well, we're
And
taking.
he's already left the
Well, we're
Bucky.
gonna
You know
take-
what will be happening to him.
Right. Well, we're gonna take Mr. Azro to the holding cells.
They will come with you.
So this this unconscious dude is a male drow, and he's got obviously his nice plume hat has fallen off, and he's got a very shortly cut sort of backcombed white hair. The darker skin as you'd expect from a drow, the sort of dark blue skin tones. His eyes are closed because he's unconscious, but they were sort of greyish colour. And as he's very well, looks like a person of pretty, well standing, very tidy. As he's picked up a small flute, rolls out from his cloak onto the ground. As he's picked up by the guards. There's this. They also pick up. One of them picks up the knife. Was this his weapon?
Yeah.
There's weapons.
Wow, that's strange enough. We'll take him back to the cell.
They will come with you.
I'm sorry. I don't think you have the authority to.
No, they found person. They wanna speak with him. No, they will not interfere with your work. I'm just gonna follow.
Well, I mean, we do need to talk to you as a witness, then. Pardon? What did you?
Is it Matilda? Oh, grave guard.
Right. Great. That still doesn't give you jurisdiction over living prisoners.
No jurisdiction.
Your
We
grave
help
guard.
each other.
You have jurisdiction over the dead. We have jurisdiction over the living. But I need to talk to you lot anyway, since you're involved. I don't know. We normally don't let people speak to the.
Just break the guy's neck, but steps back on when he says that.
Pardon?
Booher was about to step forward and break the guy's neck, but then steps back.
You can't have jurisdiction. He's dead.
It's highly irregular to allow just random civilians to talk to prisoners.
No, we're not random civilians. We help city.
Oh, wait. Are you the ones investigating the child snatching?
Yes.
Oh, Antonio told us about you. Of course. I'm sorry. Wait, is he involved?
Highly likely.
Him? I never thought he'd be the. Right. Well, of course. I understand. You can. Of course, you could talk to him. We'll take him back to the jailhouse. It's literally 2 doors down from the library. Pretty convenient. Right away. Of course. Sorry, we didn't realize.
They will kindly ask of Booher to follow him as well.
Oh, hold on.
Matilda climbs on Boohert's back.
Those papers are of the library. If you're taking them with you, you have to check them out at the desk.
Matilda gets them out.
Yeah, I will ask Matilda.
Check out the maps of the sewers.
Okay.
Yeah, so you do have to pick up your weapons anyways.
Okay, so you sign the thing. She tells you they're due back in 1 week. In 1 week's time, and if they are late, then you will have to pay late fees, and you are both given your weapons back. Booher, did you just take the spear back in front of everyone?
No, I sort of left it there, and I will go and sort of pull it out when no one's looking.
Okay, so you put it out and it disappears as you sheathe it again, and
Matilda climbs onto her back once she's got everything.
yep. After signing again your stuff back, she goes round to the bookshelves to you hear her muttering, "Now I've got to put this spear somewhere." As she rounds the corner, she's like, "What?" As you guys, I presume, hurry out today.
Weege is gone. We're gone. You're not locked in here with us.
You see her looking around in all directions, really confused. As you guys leave and follow back to the jailhouse, which is literally right by here, like less than a minute away. By this time,
We go there?
yeah, as you go to there, by this time the rage would have faded.
Yeah, the rage would have faded.
As you get to the jailhouse, and the person has been put put into one of the cells, and one of the guards, who put him in, and steps forward to you guys. Well, we'll get a bucket of water to wake him with, ready for you to talk to immediately. We can take him to an interrogation. Well, we've already put him in the interrogation room. Is there anything you need? Any information about him? About anything? I'll do my best to help.
They would like to know who is he.
Yes, well, normally these kind of people we don't really know much about, but this was a special day, clearly. This man, well, he's somewhat of a... I'm surprised you're not from this town, are you, if you don't know who he is?
No, Dave is from Alfheim.
He's Semver Azro. Semver Azro. He's the lead professor at Liar's Rest.
That makes some sense now.
I mean, yeah, he's always been a bit eccentric as far as we've been aware, musicians, but no offense, as he sees Amanda with her... No, not Amanda, Matilda. Amanda? Who's Amanda? As he sees Matilda with her instruments. No offense. He's mainly eccentric. Those at the college are normally a bit eccentric, but I didn't think he'd be into doing something like this. That's really as much as we know. We see him around town every so often. He spends most of his days at the college. I'm sorry, that's all I know.
That's good. Do we have the bucket with water yet?
Yeah, a bucket of water is brought up and handed over to you guys.
I must stick my finger in it to test the cold.
It's very cold. There is even some chunks of ice in the water bucket.
They will happily be like, "Ooh, proper cold."
What did Boohurt say?
I slap the guy awake first, and then pour the bucket of water over him.
Okay. So are all four of you going into the interrogation room?
Yes.
Okay, so before the interrogation, we'll do a quick hop over to... what am I doing? Wrong screen. We'll do a quick little hop over to Zaki. As you get there to the Temple of Pharasma, and as you head inside, and you find the room where Magna's body is being prepared for burial. There's not really much. Obviously, he doesn't need embalming or mummifying or anything like that because, well, he's a robot. So you can see that they've laid his body out, and they've gone a really big coffin. That you can see there's like a stone coffin that's been he's been laid in. Actually, no, the coffin. Yeah, the coffin looks like it's only partially completed though. Like there's a stone slab under him, and one at his feet, and one at one of the sides. But the rest of it is incomplete. It's essentially an incomplete coffin. And there's a single priestess standing in the room, who appears to be doing muttering and praying. So, Tazaki, what are you doing?
So Tazaki approaches her and says, "Hey, I see your...
Hello.
What are you doing?"
I am performing the rites and prayers to ferry his soul to the next world. Well, the ferrying would be complete already by now, but to ease along the journey, we make sure to offer prayers to Pharasma at this time.
Ah, yes, that makes sense.
And to place wards against undeath, as is our duty.
Ah, yes, I understand. Now, I was thinking I wanted to honor my friend here.
Well, of course.
And I just so have to rebuild my spider bot.
Well,
I was wondering if I could borrow the gear from him.
Borrow would imply that you intend to give it back.
Yeah, more like a borrow for a very long time.
Wow. You want to take a gear from your friend's corpse and put it into a robot that you are making?
I am fixing, yes.
Right. This is highly irregular. I'm gonna have to decline your request.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I'm sure Magna would love it, though.
Either way, it is against our order to allow any defiling of the corpses on the departed, so that will be a no.
Well, how about on unprofessional?
No. It is a no, I am afraid. Please, I think you should leave.
I can pay you.
Are you attempting to bribe a cleric of Pharasma?
Yes.
Do you really think that will work?
Well, originally, yes, I did.
Make me a diplomacy roll.
Oh god.
No. The answer is no. Now please leave. Please, the door is that way. Hello?
Well, this is quite awkward.
Yes, it is very awkward. The door is over there. Goodbye.
You tried.
You really want to get me out, huh?
Yes.
Well, if you wish, then Saki will just go out and try to wait, just hide and wait until they're gone, and no one's around the body.
Okay, so where are you hiding? Inside the building? So you're just gonna try and what? Hide
Yeah,
somewhere
outside.
in the building until
Somewhere where I have a sight, a direct line
On
of
that
sight. Yeah.
make
Yeah.
me a stealth roll.
Knew this was coming.
So you just sort of end up standing in the corner, in a slightly darker corner, watching. After less than a minute, the matron of the place, the lead priestess that you'd seen before, comes up to you. Can I help?
What? Oh, hi.
You're kind of weirding out some of the people coming through here.
Oh, I'm very sorry about that.
Can I help? The burial's not ready yet. We're still having to have the coffin put together because of your friend's size. We have to have it custom ordered.
Ah, yes, that is quite large.
Yes. Can I help you?
Well, let's see. No, I'm all good. Don't worry about me.
So why are you
I'm just taking the atmosphere of the place.
the atmosphere?
Yes, the atmosphere of dead.
Of death. Yes, the atmosphere of the Temple of Death.
Yes.
Make me a deception roll.
I mean, he is enjoying the atmosphere, like it or not.
Right. Perhaps you can enjoy the atmosphere from outside. If you like the atmosphere of death, there's a lovely graveyard right next to this temple.
Oh, no. That's a bit too hardcore death for me.
Right. Okay. She walks off back to where she was. She seems to stop a couple of people and point in your direction, and you see they just go about their business, and they are very much keeping their eyes on you.
Well, time to do a hit and run. Or a steal and run now. Plan F.
How long are you gonna wait there in the corner?
So Saki then just gives up with the waiting and just plans out a route to easily be able to take a gear from their body and get out as quickly as possible.
Okay, and how are you achieving this? What are you doing?
So Saki's trying to go ahead and go into the room with his body and then be able to try to get a gear out of them somehow.
Right, so you walk into the room. As soon as you enter
And
the
then
room,
jump out the window.
there are no windows
If
in this
there
room.
isn't. Then just run out the doors.
So you enter the room. As soon as you enter, the person in there who's praying sees you enter and just stares at you.
What do you think I'm up to no good?
You said you wanted to take a gear from your friend's body.
I said I'd like to borrow a gear for a long period of time.
She keeps eyes on you. She continues with her prayers and incantations. She stands next to Magna's body and turns towards a mural on the wall of Pharasma, that's meant to symbolize Pharasma, and begins talking doing her prayers towards that. She is standing next to the body.
Okay, good. Is she looking away from the body?
Somewhat away from the body, yeah. She's looking just about away from it.
Alright, now's my chance. Time to do this.
You want to
actually
look
then
at it?
execute the plan.
Make me a thievery check.
Yeah.
So as you grab hold of her gear and begin to put it, there's a king. She turns her head, sees you, like, stop that at once. What do you do? What do you do?
So Saki takes a few pepper box rounds. Takes like 3 pepper box rounds. And takes all of the gunpowder stuff and just fires it all from their gun. Just shoves
What?
the amount of 3 pepper box rounds into the gun and fires it.
Wait. So you're firing your gun.
Using 3 pepper box rounds.
Who are you? What are you firing?
I just firing out of the air.
You're firing your pepper box into the air 3 times.
With 3 rounds worth of the gunpowder.
Is there something specific that we're trying to do with this, other than shooting the sky?
Distract. I'm trying to distract her using the pepper box rounds.
Right, so you put out your gun and you
it's
shoot
explosive
the
nuts.
roof 3 times.
I think you misheard me. So I have the pepper box rounds and I put all the gunpowder together.
Right, so you want to pour the gunpowder in and then just spark the gunpowder. That would take a good 6 seconds to do. She will see you as you do it. She will see you putting out your gun and instantly attempts to punch you in the face.
Well, that's not good. Alright, 3 shots it is.
Does an 11 hit you? I'm assuming not. You've got 18 AC.
No,
I know.
18.
So she attempts to hit you and misses, but she then does call out, "Guards! Guards! He's got a gun!" And 2 guards run into the room and see you.
I'm not doing anything.
They can see that you've got your gun out and you've started raising it.
This ain't a gun.
They see the weapon. They know what a gun is. They see the gun. They both point their spears at you. Like, put down the weapon now!
Then let me take this. Then let me take the gear from my friend.
Put down
They
the
would
weapon.
want it.
They move towards you. Put down the weapon.
I ain't afraid to shoot. It says so much gunpowder it could blow my hand off.
You haven't actually been able to stuff the gunpowder into the gun yet. You've just got a gun. I don't know. Do you keep your gun loaded?
Yes, I do.
I figured you would. You've just got a loaded gun in your hand. Put it down now. Fire that gun and you will be arrested. Put it down. Put down.
Alright. I put my gun. I sheathe my gun back. I sheathe my gun.
Right, you're coming with us.
There you go. There you go.
You're coming with us
then-
this way.
Yeah, and why should I come with you?
Because we're the guards and we have spears and because we said so.
Do you even know what I am?
You're human? You're a madman? You're an adventure. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just come on.
Wrong.
Look, we don't have time for this. You're coming with us.
You're right in one of those guesses. I am a madman.
Look, come with us. Oh, what is this man's problem? Look, are you gonna come with us or do we have to knock you out?
No, you don't have to knock me out.
Then move. As the guards gets up to you and they motion for you to leave. What are you doing?
I don't think I will.
Oh dear, what is it with these adventuring types? Look, maybe you don't quite understand. This
Oh, I
is a
understand, alright.
is a spear.
Yes, I know. I
It's
know that
very-
is a spear. It's
Yes.
very straight. Yes.
It's pointy
But-
and it will hurt you if you don't do what we say. We are guards. We have authority.
It ain't shape.
We are... What the hell? As you begin to change shape, and within a few seconds, you morph and change into a giant spider. And there's now between them as they all step back as you change shape into this large, very colourful spider. If I remember, your items that still exist, they still on you. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't wear armor, do you?
No.
No. I don't know how does your clothing changes into you, but your other items and backpack and stuff are just so you are now a giant spider with a backpack on your back with your various weapons and stuff and your items sheathed upon you. It's a little clumsy, but you are as they take a step back in worry and surprise, like what the kill it! Wait, what is it? Oh, don't.
This is my next step, yes.
As the giant spider then talks, they seem even more confused. At this moment, the lead priestess walks in, sees this, like, oh, for goodness sake, will you two stop your worrying? Have you never met an Anadi before? Seriously. Okay, look.
I know it.
Mr. Tazaki, you can't cause problems here. Please, you have to leave.
I mean, I'm pretty sure your guards are the ones that provoked me.
Mr. Tazaki, I was watching from outside. You pulled a weapon. Guards, move back. Everybody, please just step away from him. Give him space. Better?
Yes, that's better.
Right.
And
Now,
change back.
look. Okay, so you change back into your human form.
Yeah.
Okay. Look, you have to leave. Are you going to leave of your own accord?
Alright then. I just don't think I'll forget this.
Mr. Tazaki, you have essentially almost committed a crime here. Be glad that I'm not having the guards arrest you. Please leave.
Or what? Are you gonna give me a fine?
No, I'm not going to give you a fine, but I am going to do this. And she makes a shape in the air with her fingers and mutters, Akana Askeste. And then smiles at you. Now I think you should go. You have no clue what she just did. It looked like magic, but you don't know. You don't know what it was.
What kind of magic are you using?
Oh, I just asked my god for a favor. You, Mr.
She just
Tazaki,
divine intervention of Tazaki.
you, Mr. Tazaki, have just earned the ire of Pharasma. And from this moment on, you will receive the goddess's curse until such a time as you make amends. Trust me. Has nobody ever told you not to get on a holy person's bad side? The gods are ones that you do not want to upset, so from this moment on, you are cursed by Pharasma until you make amends. Now, off you go.
You know, I was going to be off on my way way quicker.
Do not make it worse.
You didn't
Do
go
not make
ahead
it
and
worse.
start doing this.
The goddess can choose to further your curse of her own volition, so I would highly suggest that you do not make this worse. Please, leave.
Yeah, yes. And then Tazaki goes and leaves.
Yeah, you leave. Where you go? Where you gonna go once you leave? As you leave, the guards follow you to the door and then just watch you leave. Where are you going? Where would Tazaki like to go next?
Oh no. Choices.
Well, you said you wanted to fix your spider bot, so to do that you will need a place to work on it. You'd need any sort of place with a table where you can work. It's up to you where you go.
Where table? Oh no, table.
Many places have tables. Do you want some time to think about it while we do the others?
Yeah.
Okay, back to you guys. The guy is slapped in the face like, ow! What the splash? What is wrong? What is wrong with you people? Yeah. What is
you
wrong
stabbed
with you?
me first. What's wrong
Stabbed
with you?
I did. It's not like I froze you.
Just stab, freeze. It's the same thing.
Well, it's nothing personal.
Well, you can
I'm still
start
alive.
there.
Huh.
Yeah, we have a few questions for you.
Well, right. What makes you think I'm going to answer any of these questions?
I mean, we can ask for more water.
Go ahead. Drown me in ice water. Why would I betray? I mean, I don't even know what you're talking about. Guards, I didn't... What am I doing here? I didn't attack anyone. No, that's not gonna work, is it?
Can work. No.
What do you want?
Where are the kids?
So that's... Of course, I figured you'd... They are safe with our leader. For now.
But where are the leader?
Why would I tell you that?
Because I might let my friend speak to you with his actions.
Go ahead.
I just look at Bird. Keep him alive.
You can only hurt me. You can hurt my body. But it matters not. Do your worst. Well, what are you waiting for?
Booher sort of steps forward, gets right up close in the guy so that he can smell my orcish breath. I just... What are you so pale in comparison to what that one will do to you? And Booher gestures to Matilda.
You think I'm scared of an overgrown rodent? My master commands rats. Maybe not you, but... We have no fear. We who know the truth. Who are soon to gaze upon the face of our Lord, we know no fear.
I shall punch your lord into existence.
Pardon?
I shall punch your lord into non-existence.
You are foolish. You know nothing of him.
I know of the mark you bear. I am here to stop it.
Why?
I point at the mark he has.
You know of it.
Dave has seen it before.
Oh, really? Well, now that is interesting. How would that be?
Dave was told he has to kill some people with that mark and stop them. And Dave has come here to do so.
Where did you come from? As you see, he looks, a worried look crosses his face.
Dave comes from Alfheim.
What? But then... It cannot be. You are not... No.
Dave gives a smile.
You are... And tell me, Dave from Elfheim. Were you born under the red moon?
Red as me beard.
Then you are the enemy.
I know.
You cannot stop us. You cannot hope to stop us.
But I can, and I will.
No, you will not. It's too soon. You will never stop our Lord. He sees all. He is the center of the universe. You cannot hope to stop him. He is the living madness.
You speak too much what I don't care about.
He will awaken, and your universe will blink out of existence.
I'm just gonna punch the guy and be like, focus, spare the kids.
I will never tell. But I'll tell you this. The children will not be there for long. Soon. Soon the children shall fall into the pit. They shall bond and mix. They will cease to exist. Their sacrifice will awaken our Lord. The waters will rise. They shall open the way. Their bodies, the four of them, will open the cataclysm.
Booher just punches him incredibly hard. And then we always time better search the sewers. Picks up any kind of rag and just stuffs it down the guy's throat. And then just pats him on the head as Booher leaves.
Okay, I'm gonna remove the hat. I'm removing the damn thing.
Do you really
Wait.
think? Oh, did you want to say something?
Yeah, like when I remove that, I'm just like, well, you could tell Dave where to find kids, and they will try not to strangle with your own intestine.
I would happily die for my cause. Would you? Will you die for your prophecy?
Why do you think Dave is here? I wanna pick him up.
Will they? Will your friends? Do they know what parts they have to play? Will they die for your prophecy?
Dave is here to save the kids. Prophecy or not,
You know nothing of what's to come.
Dave knows enough. I wanna raise him up, like in the heights above me,
Ugh.
and that's a lot of height.
Make me an intimidation roll.
Yeah, I'm bad at those.
Who's the only one?
That's a 7. But it's not about the words. It's about the actions. I'm gonna raise him. I'm gonna raise him up by the neck so he chokes a bit.
You'll never find them down there. And then he stops.
I'm just gonna slam him down. Where are the kids?
They're down where you'll never find them. Hidden. Hidden beneath the streets. You'll never find them in time.
Alright, I snap his pinky.
Make me another intimidation roll.
I'm bad at this. Can someone do it?
Who's left the room? Matilda and Jomin are still there. They can choose to
That's
intervene if they want.
It's even worse. Help me.
Someone else is following me. Then Booher will come back. Like Booher will come back.
Oh, so if Booher comes back, does he?
Look, he won't give us any information. Leave this slime ball in the cell. We will search the sewers and find them. We're wasting our valuable time.
You can search the sewers all you like. You'll never find where they are.
They are
Shut it,
probably
Stu.
somewhere.
What was Matilda saying?
Boo hurt punch him.
Well,
Very well.
pardon?
Booher will punch her as Matilda commands.
Okay, you punch him. Ah! Savages. Oh, what of you, this civilized world? Nothing but savagery and destruction. Our masters will cleanse this world. The old ones
Just him
will
again.
rise again. Ah! Make
You
me,
will tell her.
make me an intimidation check. Nobody has a good intimidation, do they?
Matilda does. Incredibly high intimidation thing.
I'll do an intimidation check.
I won't talk. This point, yeah, he's not talking. Too many failed intimidation checks. He's been punched enough times that no more physical violence is going to get through to him.
Like, Uga and Dave tried to physically intimidate him. Matilda could mentally intimidate him.
If she wants to try, but she'll need to say something to try. How
I'll try. Give us the information.
Just go and
and we won't tell you.
Go ahead. Run me through. Run me through, I don't care. I would gladly give my life.
12.
Threats of violence are not going to work. That much you're certain of now. After the amount of violence you've put him through already, threats of death and violence are not going to work on this guy.
It's not the violence that he's afraid of. But he's clearly afraid of me. Let's see. You pen me the thingy, didn't you?
Is this all you've got? Cheap violence and death threats. Pathetic.
No.
I expected more from the children of prophecy. You're pathetic.
No. Dave has a better idea.
Oh, really?
They will proclaim to everyone in town that you have betrayed your friends to help the allies. We will release you.
What?
They will proclaim that you're helping me as a child of prophecy, and we will release you free.
No, that's never going to. They'll never believe you.
I mean, we will set you free.
Make me a. Would this even be a intimidation check? I think it'd be more of a.
Would this be even anything? Dave is that serious. I'm not lying.
Make me you. Ooh, I don't know who should roll what here. Make me a diplomacy check.
I mean, maybe he should roll something.
You're the one attempting the things. Oh wow.
18.
No.
Jesus.
No, you can't. You can't. I'd be dishonored. I'd be thrown out of the court.
Yes.
Like,
that's what I mean.
No, my master would. I would be thrown out of the court of the great sleeper. You can't do that. You can't do this to
They
me.
will do that.
No.
I mean, you could tell us where the kids are, or I will do it now. Do not test me. They will set you free in the nicest way possible.
You're bluffing. You couldn't set me free. I'm too dangerous. You've got me chained up for a reason.
Hey guards!
No, stop! Okay. You won't get me in time anyway. They're underground in the sewers.
Where?
What?
Bring the map out!
Yes, as you lay it out, you see the map of the sewers. There's a sewer tunnel up there. As he points at one of the sewer pipes, which you can see ends in. There's a sewer pipe that ends in a dead end. It offshoots off into a The tunnel opens up into a cavern. That's where the soul is. The Lake of Souls is. The Lake of Dreams. We have an entrance into the sewers. Beneath my master's stall.
So,
As he points out a mark on the. You can see one of the maps was of the sewers and one was of basements and that exist. And one of the, as he points out a spot on each that corresponds with a basement that appears to be directly underneath the market stall that the man who you know was in charge of the piper, Nickeltop's Jewelry, right underneath the Nickeltop's Jewelry market stall. There. That's where we enter, and we head north through the tunnels.
just nod a few times. When is the ritual happening?
We need the fourth child.
The fourth one is the kid you haven't gotten yet.
Yes, we haven't yet, but they'll have him soon.
Does it matter who's the fourth child?
It was meant to be the boy, the one who worked at the stall, but you got in the way. Now, just listen for the screams.
Dave nods. Just so you're telling me we
I
shall.
don't
We shall.
know who the fourth child is because they hasn't been chosen yet. Because of you,
So
a random child shall be stolen off the streets.
we need to strike preemptively.
You'll never get there in time.
We will.
No. Because I've already done my job. I kept you here. And now, do you have the time?
Dave always has time. Dave takes the map.
I think I've
Chucks it to
distracted
my-
you long enough.
Alright, let's get going.
We're wasting our time here.
Yeah, but now we know where to go.
True.
Alright.
There's a condom good on
Even if you get there,
Buhad's
you'll
back.
never defeat us.
They will kindly ask for Joming for healing because we are about to fight.
Okay, well, Jomin, Dave asks you for healing. Jomin.
Sorry. Yeah.
Well, Dave is asking you for healing because you guys are going to be going to battle soon.
Oh, Dave asked what? I'm sorry.
Dave
For
asks
healing.
Jomin for healing.
Oh, of course. Dear friend, I will heal you.
Thank you.
So
You're welcome.
you can go ahead. You can go ahead and use one of your heal spells and tell me how many actions do you want to use on the healing.
2 actions.
If you use 3 actions, you'd be able to heal both Dave and Buhurt as well. As well as the beaten up prisoner.
No. Shoot
No.
prisoner.
You'll be outside. So it's up to you which one you use.
Both of us. Trust me.
I'll heal both.
Okay, so go ahead, click the 3 action button, and it should automatically give the correct amount of dice. So that's the button with the three diamond icons at the bottom of that list that's appeared in chat. There you go, and then just click healing, and it will roll the healing. So, 7 HP, exactly how much you guys were missing. Well, actually, Dave was missing a little bit more than that. But you guys heal 7 HP each.
Alright, 7 HP is good. Better than nothing.
Where are you guys heading now? There's still, yeah, you know Tazaki is somewhere.
We will go through the main like center to try to find where Tazaki is.
Okay. So, Tazaki, where are you going? After you get kicked out of the temple. Which, congratulations, I think you're the first player I've ever had to get themselves kicked out of a holy place.
That's an achievement.
That is an achievement. Where are you heading?
I don't know, getting kicked out of the holy place.
Where would the blasphemer like to go?
Tazaki's gonna head to Drunken Raven.
Okay, let's say, yeah, you get to Drunken Raven before the rest finish their bit. So the rest of you get down to the. So I assume you're just working on a table in the Drunken Raven. Tazaki? Are you just working at a table in the Drunken Raven?
Yeah.
Okay, so the rest of you get down to the main market place. You haven't. Tazaki isn't out in the open anywhere. But I'd say he's not really trying. Are you taking like a window seat or a seat off in the corner? Where in the thing are you sitting?
In the corner. Seat in the
Okay,
corner.
so you're off in the corner. You guys don't see Tazaki.
I will assume he might be at the Ravens, so I will check both of them quickly.
Yeah, you see him sitting in the corner in the Drunken Raven, working on his side of it.
I just shout like, Tazaki, move now. No time. They're about to summon the evil god. No time. Run. Come.
At this moment, you hear a scream from somewhere down the street, and a woman runs into the street, screaming, "Help! Help! Someone help, please!" Some guards gather around as she cries out, "My child! Please, they took my child! My child! They took him!"
That's it. Back.
Please, someone help!
Okay, I'm just like, Tazaki now.
No time to lose.
Alright. I'm on my way.
Alright, we're gonna rush. I'm sorry, but I'm not the one blame Diddy. We're gonna basically beeline to the place on the map.
Okay, for Nickeltops, for the
for the entrance. Yeah, we're gonna beeline there.
Okay, so as you guys run, the lady's like, "Please, can someone help me?"
We're about to go save your child, ma'am.
Thank you, please bring him back. As you make your beeline and you speed on over to the marketplace, you get to Nickeltops, and as you get there into the jewelry market and begin looking around, make me perception checks.
Alright, can I use one potion of healing to top myself off fully?
Yeah, sure.
What's the basic one again?
The basic one is a.
Boys, what perception today?
Sorry, excuse me. The basic one is a minor, I think. Yeah, minor.
Yeah, how much does it heal is the question.
It heals 1d8.
Alright, so I just roll 1d8. 1d8.
Yeah. Well, if you click to use the potion, it should do it for you. If you
Never
click
mind.
on the potion icon.
Okay. Wait,
And then-
this?
Yeah, and then click use.
Yo!
It rolls it, and it automatically removes one from the amount you have.
Yeah, but it didn't add HP, so I need to add
you
HP.
have to add it yourself. But you can do that just by clicking and then pressing the heal button, and it'll just does it. You don't even need to type the number anymore.
Well, that's lovely. I did it manually this time. Does it matter? Okay, so
it
what
doesn't
did you
matter.
stay? Perception?
Yes, perception checks for anyone who wants to look for the entrance.
Yeah, Dave is in a hurry. That's a solid one, Dave. Let's go.
Wow. Dave, nobody else even needs to roll. Dave, you see immediately a carpet behind the counter. As you pull the carpet aside, you see a trapdoor. Oh,
You're aware I got 26.
26, did you? I don't see your roll.
Yeah, look up.
What?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, right. Did you roll? Oh, you did roll a perception, and so did Boo Hurt, who got a 13. Boo Hurt and Tazaki, you both instantly see this carpet that's been slightly off from where it should be, and you can see the edge of a trapdoor. And as you move the carpet to the rug aside, you see a trapdoor.
Trapdoor opens the trapdoor. Let's go. It's time to rush.
Okay.
Secret.
No.
Open the trapdoor.
Scene change. It's gonna lag, isn't it?
Well, I'm going to pull you across like 2 at a time to the scene change. And I just need to delete Magna's body from the map. Magna's dead body.
No! Don't, Magna.
Let the body there. Maybe Tazaki can finally get that cog.
Well, no, because the body isn't actually there anymore. It's been removed.
Yeah, I know.
I just left this token on the map. So,
And I'm still loading it.
yeah, I haven't switched anyone to the map yet.
Oh, it says loading 98% for me.
It does. Oh, interesting.
Yes.
Well, I don't know. So, I gotta drag you across. It's because I preloaded the scene, so you're not being dragged across, but it's just preloading it. So,
Okay, no,
I'm going to drag you across 2 at a time, although you won't be able to see anything yet because I haven't given you tokens. Put your tokens on the map. Hold on. Who's going down first? What order are you going down in?
I suppose I'm gonna go first.
Okay. So, as you open the trapdoor, you can definitely see light coming up from down below. So you're going first, then Boo Hurt. Are you guys going like 1 at a time on the ladder, or are you going to just go as quickly as possible?
I assume I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna tell others not to go till I go down because I'm probably the biggest one. So I'm gonna see how it handles me first. Okay.
So as you start going down the ladder, Dave, as you get there, you now Amelia and Chubba, you can't see anything, can you? Currently, you just see darkness, right? You should just see
I can
darkness.
see the map, but I can't see my. I can see all the turns that Binary.
Wait, can you see the entire map, or can you just see? Okay, hold on.
I still see the top.
No one else has been dragged across. Hold on. If I add your tokens, can you now only see that room?
I can only see that room.
And what is everything else faded out or in pure darkness?
Yeah, everything else is black.
Completely black.
Apart from the path.
So, sorry, I'm still putting you guys across. So, Dave, you are, as you reach the bottom of, as you go down the ladder, you immediately see, while you're still going down the ladder, three people, all dressed in the cultist robes, in this room, and they appear surprised and frozen for a moment as they see you, and then they all grab for weapons as you get to the bottom of the ladder. So everyone else, you should all be able to see now.
Yeah, I see now.
Although Sword is not been dragged across yet. Hold on, pause scene. Sword, have you been dragged across?
No.
Is it putting you now?
Well, the whole screen is black, so I think it's loading.
Okay, so everyone else is currently at the top of the ladder, so it does take some of your movements to get down to the bottom of the ladder. The ladder is about 15 feet down, so it takes essentially 15 feet of your movements to get down the ladder. So, what I want is, you guessed it, I'm going to want initiative rolls from everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, combat.
Time has come.
Now,
Where-
yeah. So Dave is currently the only one at the bottom of the ladder.
Yo, Dave God.
3, 4. Who has not rolled yet? Boo hurts because are you still stuck on the other screen?
Yeah, it's still loading. I'll try refreshing it because it's just stuck, not loading on a blank screen.
Yeah. If you refresh, it should work.
Yeah, I have refreshed it. Loading. It's now on a completely white screen.
The battle about to start. We don't want to end in the middle of a battle. I don't know how quick this battle is going to be because there's only 3 of them.
I mean, we could do do this room and then split.
Yeah, this battle shouldn't take too long because there's just 3 enemies. These are indeed the 3 who killed who helped kill Magna as well. Though you guys in character wouldn't really know that. Is everyone in now? It looks like a few people have lost connection.
Yeah.
It's always like that. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it is. We'll just need Sword to get into roll the initiative, and then the battle will begin.
You might have to start the Everton load.
Pardon?
Might have to start the battle of having Everton load.
Okay. Is it taking ages to load?
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll to roll the initiative for you?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you got pretty high. So,
Nice.
Dave, you are first to react as you get to the bottom of the ladder.
All right, Dave will. Is I have like half movement left?
Well, this will be your turn. We're starting as you're at the bottom of the ladder, so you're already on the bottom with your full movement.
All right, Dave will get like. Oops! Why won't you let me move myself? Am I like frozen?
Shouldn't be.
Never mind. There we go. Bit laggy. Okay, first things first. They will rage. Because rage is important.
Rage is very important.
Rage is important, and as they rages, they will attack this boy over here. Or a girl, I don't know.
Yeah, they're all wearing cloaks and hoods. Let's see. Boy, girl. Yeah.
Well, I am equal of opportunistic puncher. I'm gonna punch with intent to murder. Because this is revenge time.
Okay.
And I rolled terribly.
Yep, that does not hit as you attempt to punch her in the face, and she sort of brings up and bats your fist aside with the side of her hatchet.
Yeah, but is she prepared to face the one ring above all?
You want to use the Vin? You're gonna use Engie?
Engie.
Okay.
Engie, I'm a swing him like Engie.
So I don't have the actual like stat for rolling up for Engie yet. It's hard to actually program. I'm gonna figure it out how. I'm gonna try and get it working. So just roll a d20 plus 14 for the attack.
Alright, let's see. God damn, that's a 17.
After attempting to punch, that does not hit either. Unless you want to spend a hero...
Just complete your hero point.
You can hero point it, go ahead. Yeah, just right click
I
and
want
reroll
to
hero
hero-
points.
Okay. I can't reroll with hero point
Okay,
on the basic one.
just use up just minus a hero point and reroll it then.
Alright, let's try again.
A 23.
I'm bad at this.
That does however hit, so go ahead and roll Engi's damage, which is 2d8 plus 4. As you then 8 points with your fist and whoosh, a tendril extends out from Engi and whoosh, smashes into her face. She seems very surprised by that. She wasn't expecting it, of course. As the tendril flies out and hits her, and as it then pulls back and disappears back into Engi, you can see she is bleeding from where the tendril struck her. She takes 11 points
11
of
damage.
damage.
Ah,
Ah,
well,
yeah! What the hell?
it's revenge time. No more nice Dave.
No more nice Dave, but that is the end of Dave's
And my turn.
So, oh, I almost pressed end encounter. No. Matilda, you are up at the top of the ladder.
So I go down to the bottom of the ladder.
Yep, so that takes 15 feet. You still have 5 feet in this one move action if you wish to use it.
Okay, so I'll go towards where Dave is.
Yeah, so you can move yourself wherever. If you can, are you in? Can you see?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you can go ahead and move yourself.
Keeps going backwards.
Oh dear. It's saying that you're not in for me. Which spot are you wishing to move on to?
The one to the right of Dave.
To the right of Dave. So there.
Yeah.
Okay. So you move up to there, and what do you want to do?
I'll get my javelin out and I'll throw it at the one in the corner.
Okay. Maybe. Okay, gentlemen. The one not near the others, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, we go and try and make the attack. You might need to reload.
Yeah, it won't let me go into my character sheet.
Yeah, you might have to reload. Always when the fun truly begins is when the problems begin. Always when things get exciting.
And it's taking a while to reload.
Now it should work. It's saying you're in now.
Now do it.
Oh, and it's saying you got. Oh no, and you're in again.
It's taking a really long time to load. All I have is a grey screen.
Yeah, it'll load. It will load. You just need to give it a little bit of time. Because it's slow and slow connections.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bless you.
bless you.
You can tell I live with pets, but I'm allergic to pets.
I know that feeling.
Yep. Like my cats have taken a particular liking to my bed at the moment, so it leads to interesting mornings. Ah, here we go. Okay.
Finally.
Okay. So go ahead and you make the go ahead and make the attack.
Which one's to throw? The bottom one.
It should have like a little arrow next to it. Yeah, the bottom one.
Yeah.
Okay, a 23 to hit will hit, so go ahead and roll damage.
Damage. There we go.
Okay, 5 points of damage as you throw it. And it does indeed strike him. Not very much. It just like a minor cut, but it strikes nonetheless. You have one action left.
And then I'll also raise my shield, just in case. Get my shield out.
Okay, so you raise your shield. Boo hurt. What?
I found in.
Pardon?
I've loaded in. I'm going to.
So you would first have to get down the ladder.
Pardon?
You will first have to get down the ladder.
Yeah. So I'll climb down the ladder. How much movement would that take?
That's 15 movement. And you have 25, so that would put you here with 10 movements left on that action.
I'm gonna run up to there.
Oh, I would mention this door is actually this sewer door is actually closed, not open.
Yeah. I'm gonna run up to there.
You run up to there.
Pull out bone cleaver.
Okay, so that's your second action to put out bone cleaver.
Yep. I'm gonna hold bone cleaver in a two-handed grip.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna bring it down on the bandit in front of me.
You'll need to press the change grip two-hand in order to obviously have two-handed damage.
Yeah.
So go ahead and make the attack.
Ow.
Against the one in front of you, yeah? That one.
Yeah, the one above me. Almost.
Okay, so that's a 25 to hit, which will hit, so go ahead and roll damage. Hoo hoo hoo! So you slash forwards, and with a pretty mighty slash, you carve a gash into his shoulder. He does not seem prepared at all, and yelps out in pain as the arc of blood goes splashing across the barrels behind him. And that is your three actions. Were you saying something?
I was just laughing.
Okay. Next up is this one's turn. The one that was attacked by Dave, and she strikes at Dave with her hatchet. Getting
That's gonna hit.
23. That hits, does it?
Yeah, it does.
In which case, Dave, you take 10 points of damage as she
Jesus
slashes at you.
Christ.
As she slashes at you with the hatchet. She then proceeds to slash at Boohurt with a second attack. With a 7 to hit.
That doesn't hit.
Okay. And then with her final action, she steps away from the two to there, using the step so no, that doesn't provoke opportunity. As she moves away from Boohurt, keeping her eyes on Dave, backing up against the barrels. The next one, the one that Boohurt attacked, strikes at him with his hatchet. And tell me, Boohurt, what is your AC? Because that's a 28.
28. No, that hits me.
Yeah, you've got 20, right? No, an 18. A 20. Okay. Welcome back, Joan. So it's not a critical hit, luckily for you. That you will take 8 points of damage.
Excellent.
As this cultist slashes, cutting into your shoulder with the hatchet, and then going for a second slash, which is a 20 to hit, which your AC is 20, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yep. Is there anything you would like to do when this will hit? Otherwise,
I'll let this hit.
okay.
There's not much I can do.
Do you have your shield on your arm? You do have it, don't you? It's always on your arm, isn't it?
Usually is,
What
but I
kind of
would have.
shield?
I'm using my sword sort of
Oh
two-handed,
yeah,
so
you
I
used your
wouldn't be
sword
able.
two-handed, so you wouldn't be able to.
So like technically the shield, because it's strapped to my arms, would still be on my arm, but because the grip that I'm using, I can't defend with.
Yeah, so you wouldn't be able to use reactive shield, because you don't have a free hand. Yeah, so you will take a further 11 points of damage from the second hatchet slash. And the bandit then attempts to slash at you a final time, but finally you're able to ward off the last blow as his hatchet just crashes into the steel door that's next to you, which is essentially this big, sewer door with a turn handle on the end. Jomin, it is your turn. You are on the top of the ladder. Most others have gone down. You can hear fighting below. So if you wish to join the battle, you will have to use at least one action. You use one action to go down the ladder. What are you doing, gentlemen?
Where?
So you're at the top of the ladder. So to get to the battle, you'll have to use at least one action for movement to get to the bottom of the ladder to where everyone else is.
I'll climb down.
Okay. So that's the climbing down puts you to there, and you have 10 feet of movement left if you wish to use them in this action. And it's up to you where in the room you move. You should be able to move your character, right? Yeah.
I want to go over.
Yeah. So you have 10 feet.
I want to go over to Boohurt, right there.
Yeah, that's 10 feet, so you can get to there. So you get up to Boohurt.
Yeah.
You got 2 actions left. What do you want to do?
I want to get out my sword and I want to slice someone.
Okay, so you draw your sword with one action and go ahead and make an attack with the next action. So which one do you want to attack?
I want to attack the one who's next to Boohurt.
Okay, so go ahead, make the attack with your sword. Ooh. Oh.
Oh no.
So I am afraid that is a critical miss.
Oh no.
Yeah, so
Is that gonna hit?
something's gonna happen. I don't know what yet, but let's see. So it's the short sword is a. Are you going for a? Oh wait, yeah, it's a melee. So your weapon's current hit points are reduced to its broken threshold. Right. So as you attempt to attack, the sword is caught by the axe and slammed down into the floor. As this happens, there's a very nasty sound. So the sword is broken, and what that means.
Oh no.
Condition broken. So object is broken. It cannot be used for its normal function, nor does it grant bonuses. So essentially, you cannot. Your sword is broken until it gets fixed. So
Oh my goodness.
yeah, it's what was it? If it's already broken, it takes even more damage, which could destroy it completely. So it's not destroyed completely, but your sword's hit points are now reduced, and it is broken. Items have that's a thing. Items can be broken. So as he slams your sword down into the ground, there's a as the sword is bent out of shape and part of the blade snaps. Your sword is not going to be able to be used as a sword until it's fixed. And that is, I regret to inform you, the end of your turn. Tazaki, you are the final one up there.
Alright, so I guess Tazaki has no other choice but to go down unless he wants to stay on the fight.
Yeah, you're going down in your human form. You get down.
Yeah. So Tazaki goes down.
Yeah, so you get down.
Left, so it would be by this. So
Yeah, so that's the end of the ladder, and then you've got
and then
10 feet.
move over there.
Okay. What are you doing
And then
next? You got 2
Tazaki
actions left.
Pulls out the gun.
Okay. You got the pepper box.
And decides to shoot at this bandit by here.
Make an attack. Go ahead. I'm afraid that is
That
a
is a
miss.
miss.
That is a miss, I am afraid. You fire off your pepper box. But do unfortunately miss. Also, why is your pepper box rounds down to 16? You never actually used 3 rounds earlier because you ended up putting the gun away, so you should be down to 19.
Yeah.
So you attempt to fire a shot, but the cultist very expertly dodges to the side, and the gunshot just pins into the stone wall behind. And that's 1, 2, 3. That is your turn. The cultist himself then runs forwards and slashes. Actually, he runs forwards to there and slashes first at Tazaki with a.
That is a hit.
That is a critical
Okay,
hit.
so we have a plus 7.
So, slashes at you. So, okay. So you're good. You obviously take the critical hit damage, but gain a +2 bonus to AC until the end of your next turn. So he gains a bonus to his AC. So you take 12 points of damage. And he, if I can get this to go onto him, gets that until the end of his next turn. So, did you take... Yeah, you took damage. With his next attack, he slashes at Dave. And tell me, Dave, the 10 does not hit you.
No.
So, that is his turn, which brings it to Dave. Is your turn once again.
Well, Dave was nice and chilling until he slashed at him. Now Dave is no longer nice and chilling. I'm going to try to punch him.
Go ahead, make an attack.
That's a punch.
That will
That's a
hit.
21 hit.
Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead, roll damage.
Okay, that's a... It's a bit laggy. It's once again not rolling the proper one.
Wait, did you click unarmed attack or did you click on 8th fist when you made your attack? I think you may have clicked on unarmed attack instead of 8th fist because that's what came up here.
Yeah, one or the other.
8th fist should appear above unarmed attack in your strikes.
It
in your
doesn't.
actions.
That's the problem.
It's showing up for me.
It says I can only do it with unarmed strike.
Yeah, it's showing up for me, weirdly. The 8th
Wait,
fist
if I click on the... No, it's
'cause
still doing the same
that's-
thing.
in your sheet is 8th fist showing up under actions.
Nope.
Huh. It's showing up when I look at it. It says you're still...
Wait, let's try again. Just let me reroll quickly, reload quickly.
Yeah.
Now I found it.
Ah, dear. Good old
Alright.
foundry bugs.
Sorry about that. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly reroll the damage.
Okay.
12?
So 12 damage as you punch and blood spurts out. As the guy was laughing at his managing to cut Tazaki right across the sort of, he cut into your cheek, your neck, Tazaki. Not deeply, but pretty badly. And he was laughing at it, and then just gets a fist right into the face, which definitely stops his laughing. Blood spurts from his nose.
Alright, I'm gonna try it again.
Go ahead, make a second attack.
That's a -5.
Yeah, and it'd be the 8th fit.
That's a nat 20.
So that's definitely a critical hit. So he is also deafened, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna kill him. So are you aiming to kill or knock out?
I am aiming to kill.
14
That's
damage.
only 14.
He has 3
I
health.
rolled minimum.
You then punch. His head cracks back. There's a snap, and his body flies a couple of feet and lands on the floor.
Alright. Wait, what's the range of Enki? You say it's like 10 feet or?
It is within. I think it's within melee.
Or is it only melee? If
It's
it's only
within melee range, yeah.
never mind. I'm just gonna play just steps forward for the last one.
Yep, the bandits that you now walk towards looks a bit afraid now.
Should be. She's next.
Yep, she sees that you're coming for her. The
They've
cultist.
been saying almost no more Mr. Nice Day.
Matilda, it is your turn. 1 down, 2 to go. What would Matilda like to do? Hello?
But I was muted.
It's okay.
So Matilda is going to perform gentle response on the deceased to stop him from becoming undead.
Yeah, you are a gentle repose. That will take 2 actions. You can do it if you want.
Or do I go over to the other? I'm
I
tempted.
mean, I don't think it's gonna become undead so quickly.
Yeah, I think, never mind about that. I'm going to move 10 feet to the other side of the female cultist,
Okay, so it's 1 action to move.
and then I'll take my short sword out and try and stab her.
Okay, go ahead and make the attack. You got your spear in one hand, short sword in the other. Oh no, you threw the spear, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, go ahead and make the attack with the short sword. 16 does not hit, unfortunately. As you attempt to stab at her, but she wards off your blow with her hatchet. And that is your turn. Boohurt. You are up. What would you like to do? Pardon?
Death.
Death? Okay. Well, if you're making an attack, go ahead and roll.
So I have the one person in front of me, correct?
Yep. And then Jomin next to you.
I'm gonna one-hand strike this person as soon as the character sheet actually loads. Well, not one-hand strike, but not like just normal strike.
Yeah, and still two-handed, yeah.
Two-handed grip, yes.
Okay, well, that's a 25 to hit, which definitely hits. So go ahead, roll damage. So, yeah, you slash and slash through major parts, cutting deep into your enemy, and as they fall back, bleeding against the boxes, the blood splatter spurts over the door, over the barrels. They are, you can tell they are like a flick away from death. He is very much almost dead.
He needs to die, but I don't want to waste an action killing him.
Is it really a waste of an action?
Just kill him.
No, just kill the damn thing.
Kill him.
I-
You killed Magna. Revenge.
Revenge time. Do it.
Revenge party.
Use your action.
Kill him.
in my hand. Would you allow me to let go of the sword for a second to punch this guy?
Okay, so you want to change to one grip, is it, and punch him?
Yeah, only this is more of a flavouring thing because I want to kill him with my bare hands.
Yeah, well, you can change. You can. Well, you can probably unarm. You can make an unarmed strike even when you're holding it in two hands. You can just whack him with your fist, or with your foot, or headbutt him, or so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Is that headbutt?
you
Nice.
you want to headbutt him to death?
Mhm.
Yep. You just smash your head forwards, and he was already on death's door. You slash your sword across his body and across his neck. It's like, and then you headbutt forwards. His head goes back. The cut opens, and he's dead. Very, very much dead. He was on 1 HP for reference after your first attack. You got one action left.
There's not like I don't
actually,
damage.
he isn't dead. It would be a non-lethal because it's
No, I used that attack lethally.
I don't think. Can you? Oh yeah, you can, but you have a -2. But that still would hit. So he is dead. You got one action.
There's no way I can hit that other guy from here, is there?
What's the range of your sword? Probably not. It's probably it'd be 5 feet. It doesn't have a extra range thing, does it? So yeah, you can't hit her from where you currently are.
Okay, I'm going to then move to stand next to Matilda,
Okay,
so I can give Joman time.
That would be 5, 10, 15, 20. You don't have enough movement to get up there
Ah, yeah, I forget that.
because those are
'Cause
barrels.
it's going down.
You cannot move through those barrels.
Is there barrels there? I can't see them.
Yeah, there's lots of barrels there. See those round things on the map. You see them? You must see them. They're part of the map. Can you not see them?
Anyway.
Are you being oblivious by any chance?
What's on the map to you?
The map's completely blank.
What?
I just see the room.
Yeah. The barrels are in the room, right?
I see the barrels.
Do you see
I
the
see the
floor and the walls and the actual decoration of the map and the ladder?
No?
Wait, so it's just all black?
Well, no, I see there's black, and then I see some white tiles of the floor with illumination from the torch, nothing else.
So how can you not see any? You could need a screenshot of that for me, because I do not understand how you can't see them. But yeah, there's barrels up at the top of it.
That's what I see.
Right. Hold on. Wait.
No, that is.
Oh
what-
my goodness! Yeah, that is not. That is not right.
It's not the room you're supposed to see, my friend.
That is not what you're
Yeah,
supposed
really?
to see.
Saving the front page.
That is definitely broken. But yeah, there are barrels on the top row of the room.
But not in my reality, it isn't.
Well, your
Not in
reality
my
doesn't
reality.
matter.
In your reality, there's no floor.
So yeah, you
You
can move
are-
up to there and
I
be the
didn't
opposite
see-
of
You have no reality, dear.
I won't do that. For my action, I'm going to equip my shield.
Yeah, so you essentially just need you need to change grip, so that you're holding your sword in one hand, and then you'd have your shield on your, because your shield is it's just on your arm, so yeah, it's not in your hand, so it would take essentially another type. Yeah, if it's on your arm, I normally allow you to shift it to your hand. So in the same sort of change grip action, you can do that. I'd allow you.
Okay.
So you've got your shield in hand. That ends your turn. She, lashing out, strikes first at Matilda. Matilda, does a 25 hit you?
I believe so. Let me
Yeah,
check.
I think it does.
Yeah, it does.
So Matilda, you
Don't
take.
you have block?
Matilda, you take 7 points of damage.
Okay.
She then slashes at Geomin with a 12. That will definitely not hit. And then slashes at Dave with a 10.
No.
So
No.
she cuts into you, Matilda, but is unable to actually hit anyone else. And Geomin, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm trying to. Can I bring out my warhammer?
Yeah, you can draw your warhammer. You've got because your sword's damaged, so you can just drop your sword and then you can draw out your warhammer. Sure. Go ahead and draw your warhammer.
It was already budget. Never mind.
Pardon?
No, nothing. I'm not
Okay.
going to say that. Yes, I'll draw it out.
Okay, so you draw your warhammer. You have a second weapon.
Yay.
Okay, you draw your warhammer. What next?
I want to hit the guy who's next in front of me.
Yeah, you want to hit her? Okay, make an attack with your warhammer.
Oh, I can do it.
You can do it. Okay, maybe not. But you make an
no.
attempt, and she does bat your warhammer aside with her axe. You have one action left.
I want to. Can I try to hit her again?
You can. You'll have to use the multi-attack penalty, but you can try.
Eh,
It will be very hard.
my rolls are not doing too good today. Oh dear.
And that we wouldn't actually be an 11. It would be multi-attack penalty, so it would be.
Oh, now my rolls are bad
That's a
today.
6. That's a 6. So yeah, that is actually, I'm afraid to inform you, a critical fail.
Oh my
Again.
god.
Okay. Oh no, Jomin. Oh, you should have stopped while you were ahead, buddy. So.
Oh, maybe it's too heavy for him.
Okay, so as you then attempt to attack her the second time, you're not used to the warhammer, and it gets tangled up in the straps of your backpack. You are not able to use this weapon to attack until the end of your next turn. Your warhammer has somehow gone tangled up in the straps of your pack. It's like it's gone tangled back in with its sheath and your belt and the other sheath, and it's all tangled up. And as she sees that, she laughs at you. Really?
It's not funny.
Oh, don't worry. Nobody will be around to laugh once you're dead. Sazaki, your turn.
Oh no. Poor children.
Poor Jomin. 2 critical fails.
Oh,
Taking the gun path them over the dead bandit and tries
cultist.
to shoot for their head.
Okay, make an attack. That misses, I am afraid. You take a shot, and it does not pan out. You fire, and it instead just hits the barrels behind, and like wine, at least what you hope is wine, this red liquid spills out of the barrels, splashing over the cultist and Matilda. It smells like wine. You're pretty sure it's fine. It's wine. That's your first attack.
Tazaki shoots again.
Go ahead. Multi-attack penalty. Once again, another hole in the wine bottle, in the wine cask, but no injured bandit.
You're getting me covered in wine.
This time the wine spurts out and starts forming like a pool that she's standing in, that's spreading to Jomin and Dave's feet. You got one action left. No, it's difficult when your innovation's been destroyed, isn't it?
I shoot again.
Okay, go ahead. You're gonna have a minus to hit on this one, you realise. That's a 0. That's a total of 0.
That's a hit. You hit air.
You hit the air. Your shot misses her.
No, I really should have aimed for the barrel.
The shot misses her.
It
ricochets off a couple of the walls and hits another this wine bottle, which spurts out over Boohurt.
If I was that mad, I would commend your accuracy.
She doesn't even dodge this one, as she just stands there as your shots go wide, and she's batting the others. And she turns to Dave. Looks like you're the only one that's really worthy as an opponent. And it is your turn, Dave.
Dave, smash!
Go ahead. Make an attack. Show him how it's done. That hits.
Dave, damage. 9.
So you attack and you punch her, and you're pretty sure you hear ribs breaking as you.
Well, how about we break some more?
Go ahead, make an attack.
Right.
That one does not hit, unfortunately.
But you know whose will?
Whose?
But you know which one will?
Yeah, go ahead.
She's not prepared for. She's not prepared for Engie.
Yep, as you once again. Oh my goodness, Engie is amazing power. So as you once again attack, that is a critical hit. So I said roll Engie's damage and then double it.
Alright, so 2d8 plus 4. That's a damage. That's a 17 times 2. That's a 34.
She is now. Yeah, she is. 34 would be enough to kill her if she was on full health. She only had 30 health. So this time, Engie, the multiple tendrils shoot out from Engie, and they wrap around her. One wraps around her face, one around her neck, and another around her arm. And she cries out, cries out in pain before going still as they tighten. And as they stay around her for a second as she falls to the ground, and then they withdraw, and you can just see she's bleeding from multiple marks on her body where the tendrils are wrapped around her. As the tendrils sink back into the ring.
Well then.
Okay.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
As Engie just speaks to you softly, Dave, only you hear it. As Engie goes, tasty.
More to come.
Yes, please, mister. As with that, the battle is ended as all 3 cultists are dead. And with that, we will call the session here for today.
Yes.
In the basement filled with dead cultists. Thank you, everybody, for coming on. It was intense, and I'd like to think fun. thank you everyone for coming on. Thank you to our viewers for coming along. And we'll see everyone next time. Until then, goodbye!
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.